Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have an exciting video today planned, as this is going to be the first video in which we start restoring my 1986 Honda Xl250r. Today I'm going to be taking apart the front of the bike, and as you can see, I've already taken some stuff apart. But yeah, there was a small crash, and it basically messed up the front end where it doesn't steer straight anymore. The speedo never worked, so hopefully I'm going to be able to fix that as well. So yeah, this is kind of the beginning of a restoration series on this bike. Not a full restoration, we're not getting into the motor or anything, but this should be pretty exciting. So I'm going to be showing you guys what it's like to take apart the front of the bike right now. Okay, starting up front here on the bike, I've already taken apart the handlebars, or taken them off, but I still need to take the twist rod off. But this bark buster is basically cross-threaded in there, and it doesn't come out. I've tried a lot, tried to just rip it out, yank it out. I might have to actually cut this part right here so that I can slide the grip off and then I guess hopefully pull this out. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out how to take this twist rod off. This is going to be a pain though. But mostly I'm going to be taking apart this front end and all the dash and everything so that I can get to the triple clamp and then see what's wrong. I think the forks are tweaked. That's my hypothesis right now. Based on the triple clamp is tweaked. Hopefully the forks are not bent. And I'm going to be taking off the fender. We're going to have a replacement fender here. It's not OEM, but that's exciting. And so that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. So hopefully I can figure out what's wrong and fix the issue. Okay guys, so I'm having a bit of trouble now taking apart the front end. You guys saw in the time lapse I took off the fender, took out the headlight cover, and I proceeded to stop the time lapse and then take some more stuff apart. But basically, the big thing that's hanging me up right now is I can't get this twister off because these screws are all buggered. But Cameron came over, he's filming right now, so he's going to help me take this apart. And hopefully we can get the bars off, and then we can start to fish these cables out of the way, and then we can get to this triple clamp and deal with this wiring. Yeah, it's kind of just a mess of stuff right now that we need to take apart. We just got to start chipping away at it, I guess. So yeah, we'll just get to work basically taking this apart and the rest.
Okay guys, so this light motorcycle repair restoration series is going very well. Just common power tools here. Yeah, we'll explain that in a second. Safety squints, engage. Hold that still.
This is gonna like.
Oh. Okay, this is hella sketch. Okay, guys, we just made a quick cut with the Sawzall with our safety squints. Please use safety goggles. We're professionals here. We just made these custom chopper bars. You know, I'm gonna reuse these. These are good, tight grip for like racing and high grip for chopper. So I'll just sand this little burr off and then we can slide this off. The reason we had to cut this sounds really dumb, but this is basically insanely like weirdly unable to come out. Like I tried to back it up with a Allen wrench and rip on it and yank on it, and I would have cut this part and then slid off, but this washer here, so that'd be like a really intense cut right there, like very precise. So yeah, we can get the slide throttle off, and I was gonna actually not use these bars anyways because they're slightly bent, so I'm not wasting bars. So yeah. Okay guys, we have gotten to this point. We're gonna start to take this triple clamp apart. We got the wiring harness set down here with all the accessories, like a lot of stuff, kind of a major pain in the butt. Brake cable, brake handle, got a bunch of hardware over here all set aside, and the plastics and stuff. So a lot of pieces, a lot more pieces than I thought. So if you have to take apart the front of one of these bikes,
Don't.
it's kind of an endeavor. Pain in the butt. If you have a motorcycle stand, it's probably easier, especially if you have one of those tables.
The cool part is that this one will never be put back together.
No, I plan on putting this back together. There's lots of hardware and yeah, no, this is going to be a pain in the butt. But we're about to take the triple clamp apart, so that's what we're going to do and see what the culprit of this steering tweak
It's
is.
like two-stroke before.
All right, we're gonna use that cheater bar
Yeah, this is the custom piece road we made for this application. Yeah, I can tell. I'm gonna actually say right now, you can see the bend.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So, just to show you guys, I didn't just waste these. Oh, yep. The back is now leaning on Cameron. But you guys can see, cheater bar in full effect. It actually does work.
That ratchet fits just right in there.
Yep. You can see I'm on the Pro Taper grip.
Not sponsored.
Boom. Basically, like a breaker bar. But it's free if you get new bars. This is how you build one. Okay, guys. Popping the forks out slowly.
And what are you using?
This is a really deep socket because this has the shredder valves on top of the forks, so you can add air pressure. So this goes over the valve and sits on the top of that fork. And then you just hit it with the persuader. And they're coming out nice. Just do each side a little bit. Seems to not be damaging the forks. This side's way looser, by the way, than this side. So yeah, we'll come back when these are out and we will examine whether they bent or not. Okay guys, so we are back. You can see that the carnage has ensued. We have dismantled the front of the bike. I'm gonna make it a cafe racer now. Put some short bars on it. No, okay, that's a joke. This would not be a good cafe racer, and yeah. So this is all the electronics basically, and you got the twist throttle down there, which I really hope works. We did diagnose a speedo problem. I believe that the end up by the speedo does actually work. We spun it with a drill, and it totally worked, and the end down there totally works. So I think it was just not tight enough, not engaging the square tip of the cable to spin the speedo. But let's come over here. You can see that the forks are all dismantled, and that the forks are down here. We checked the forks. They seem to be in solid condition as far as they are not bent, which is really awesome. That would be quite expensive, and I believe it is just the triple clamp that is tweaked. It's kind of hard to tell in which way it's tweaked, but we can kind of see that it's very minorly tweaked, and obviously a very slight tweak up here at the top of the bike would translate to quite a drastic one at the bottom of the bike along like a longer axis, and that's why it kind of is drastic, because the forks are pretty long. So if anybody has tips on how to like square up a triple clamp, have any good ideas or whatever, please leave a comment down below, or any tips on how to fix stuff on this bike anyways. But yeah, this is pretty exciting that we actually were able to kind of diagnose it. This is where I wanted to be at this point. So next episode, we have some exciting parts on the way. Some have already come, and we're going to be showcasing those parts, maybe actually in 2 episodes, because we're going to be putting this all back together with, I guess, those new parts. So you're going to see the new parts. It's going to be exciting. So please like and subscribe if you guys like the Xl250r content. I know these bikes are kind of not really culty, but they're kind of rare, and only certain people like them or whatever. But I've had a lot of fun on this bike, and I hope to have a lot more fun. So yeah, see you in the next one.
We're going to have lots of exciting videos planned on this thing once it's back.